about this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like on the video, that would be amazing. Not for me, just helps out the channel, helps new people find the videos. Today I thought we'd start on one of our regens, because why the hell not? He's one of the few that have sort of been noteworthy in, not really their development, because they've not been at the club long enough to actually have a bar yet, but one of the ones that my coaches have gone, you know, this guy's one to watch. And to be fair, 9 crossing, 7 dribbling, 5 first touch. He's not, like, he's actually got okay, very, very okay attributes for perhaps the role he would be expected to play, but the low determination doesn't help, and that's his personality as well. So that's Bradley Richardson. He's here. Yeah, we've not done well with regens this year. However, I have, since we've now got 3 scouts, been scouting the lower league English youth intakes, and there hasn't been a great deal of them, of course. But in addition to that, I've also been scouting, and this is kind of the key thing here, the Northern Irish, Welsh, and Scottish ones. Not the big clubs, obviously. All the clubs from Wales and Northern Ireland, but the sort of lower league sides from Scotland. And I think we might, because there's so many of them, be able to pick up a couple of absolute gems. That's my plan anyway. I feel like just the sheer number of those players means we'll be able to start our own Scottish house mafia. Dion Kelly has 2 mistakes which could have led to those 2 free kicks. Now, this was in relation to the Hartlepool game, and you might be right. That might be the biggest mistake we made in that game, was taking off whoever it was we took off to bring on Kelly Evans, because he may well have been the guy that gave away those errors that led to those 2 goals. We don't know that for sure, but the analysis is going to be very, very interesting. So after this episode, no matter what happens in today's video, there is going to be, later tonight at 9 o'clock, I believe, a second episode, which is the analysis video. Those of you that are new to the channel, it might not be for everybody, but I would urge you to check it out once, or just check it out, frankly. It's a video of mine. I'm not going to tell you not to watch it, of course, but essentially what we do is we go through and we analyze like stats and stuff from the players and see where we can kind of improve upon for next year. I've not even made the views yet. I'm going to do it after this video, and I'm really looking forward, because last year I think I made some mistakes with the analysis views I built, and often a lot of the stuff I just ignored. This year I'm going to build them now that I know exactly what I want in them, and I think they're going to make some. I'm really looking forward to it, because I think there's definitely some players that have performed above themselves and some that have performed way below. I'm looking at you, Antoine Semenyo. When relating to other sports, does the Marble League Marble Olympics count? You're damn right it counts. Go Team Momo. Or if we're talking the solos, then Quicksilver's the way to go. Have you got any tips for a new starter on how to learn the game and find signings to make? So the best advice, the thing is, I started this weird. Like when I first started playing FM, I quite literally just got the in-game editor and just mucked around with stuff, because I found it really, really difficult to get anything to happen. And that's often seems to be the case. So in terms of signings, perhaps the best thing you could honestly do would be to just go and look at some Wonder Kid lists online. There's tons of them on FM Scout, various blogs and whatnot, and lots of videos. Jack Workspace does loads of videos about best Wonder Kids to sign. So I'd go check his videos out if you're not already. And just have a look at some of the players that are on that list and look at the things about those players as to why they might be recommended. And then you can use that in your own scouting profiles to look for players, regens like Bradley Richardson. Admittedly, you'll want to look for better players than that, because, right, you know, a team cannot be built on Bradley Richardson's alone. But if anyone in the comments has advice for Glasby, then do drop that in the comments as well. I'll be very interested to hear what you guys think about that, what the best tips you could give for a new starting player, perhaps. And on a random side note, I just got my RAM delivered from Aria PC, so that's good. There was literally, I shit you not, a pack of Tang Fastics in the parcel. It's not on the manifest, so I can only assume that they're just giving them away to people. It's the weirdest thing. So cheers, Aria PC, for that. So straight after the last match, we went away to the bottom club, and we fell 2-0 down against this mob. I was livid, the fact that we were 2-0 down. What I essentially ended up doing after this, though, was I took Michael Doyle off and moved some stuff around. I shoved Matt O'Reilly up to playing as just an attacking midfielder, essentially. And that actually did change the game in our favour in the end. He got us back into the match before Regan Booty made it 2-2 on 81 minutes. But then Stephen Walker in the 93rd minute gave us a winner. And this honestly could be the most crucial goal that we've had this season. And as a result, he didn't win man of the match as it happens. But still, what a comeback. To come back from 2-0 down in the final 20 minutes to win, albeit against the bottom club, that's massive. That's huge. Particularly with results elsewhere, kind of doing reasonable stuff for us. But then we went away to 4th place Aldershot Town and got a 0-0 draw out of it. It was a pretty poor game. Booty was, as usual, the best player on the pitch, earning himself another man of the match awards. I feel like they didn't have any shots against us in the earlier game this season too, but we definitely won 2-0. Against them before, so I don't know. It wasn't a strong performance, but we got away with a 0-0 draw. Not the end of the world. But then unfortunately we went away to Fylde in the final day of the season. In the final game off camera. We went behind. Ben Turner equalised for us in this one. Again, Regan Booty was excellent. And Bukalosi actually did a decent job coming off the bench midway through. You can see that I actually changed things up again in this one to go to that same thing. It was working quite nicely. And then they scored in the 95th minute of 93 minutes. Well, there was no injuries in stoppage time. There was, as far as I can tell, no stoppages in stoppage time, and yet they just kept on frickin' playing. And eventually they scored in the 95th minute. I have no words. The game should have been over long before that, and it frustrated the crap out of me because we just look a little bit funny. Like, having to pull it out against the bottom club. Drawing 0-0 against Aldershot isn't actually a bad result, really, away from home, but this was just piss poor from us. But other results going our way elsewhere at the time have essentially left us in a position where we're basically dead cert to win the league. But we're not mathematically won it yet. Our goal difference is 28 better than Barnet, and Chesterfield, amazingly, have just been really poor lately. Wes Thomas there, 22 goals, Matt O'Reilly, 16. I don't want to be mucking about. So one of the mistakes I think I made, particularly in the Solihull game, is I put Semenyo back in again. And I don't know what it is about him. He is not a good player for us. For whatever reason, he is not cutting it. And I think Bars, unfortunately, his injury has absolutely crippled him recently. But, like, I mean, you can see here, that injury he was really on the way up, and then he kind of stagnated because of that. And since he's come back, he's just not really found his form yet. But I'm actually content to go with things as they are, with Bukalosi on the bench again. I want to get him that first goal at some point. Might start him for the last game if we've already won it. One thing I'd say is their team did not look very fresh, and I don't know why that is. I'm going to leave that as it is. They've gained confidence. Let's go and have this. Let's go out here, let's beat Yeovil, and let's win ourselves the Vanarama National League. Let's get back to the Football League after just the 1 year outside of it. And what a ball for Duhaney. I think he might even be onside here. Ah, he's not. It's about what happens elsewhere as well. Barnet have to win. Well, in fact, oh god, I threw again. Well, and I do wonder if it's because of the pace of our centre-backs, despite us not playing a super high line. And Sosa. Can he cut through his throw? Oh, well played. That is absolutely stunning football there from Enrico Sosa. And now we have the lead. And at the moment, Chesterfield would amazingly drop down to 4th place, despite everything that's gone on elsewhere. Bars will get the assist, which is nice. It's not a bad pick-up, but look at this from Sosa. Squares his man up, dribbles. Well, he gets a bit fortunate there, but that is an excellent piece of balance from the lad. Wrong foot's the goalkeeper. 6 goals he's scored. I'm so glad we signed him. Back post. Duhaney's going to have a pop at this, surely. He's through. Oh, and he scored! D'Amico Duhaney. That is an absolutely fantastic finish. Those so rarely ever go in. Notts County 2. They might be top of the league in form, but this is a really strong performance. Watch us win this 2-1. It's always the case. Gets the ball with a lovely first touch, drives past his opponent, but this is an excellent finish in the far corner. Those never go in, but they have today. Duhaney with it, 2-0, lovely. I'm not going to muck about with stuff this time and go into short passing. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing and see what happens. Duhaney's through again here, and I thought there might have been a penalty or some kind of foul in there, but nope. Thompson rather. In behind again. And what is number 5 doing? And that's not this. Oh, he's done that so. Who is number 5? Is it Ben Turner? Because I just noticed this more and more now. He just seems to constantly make these weird decisions. So he has the advantage here, essentially. He's in front, and then he's just not. What was that? There was no touch from the striker. Ugh. But Yeovil are back in the game here. I mean, we've won the league as far as things go, really. But I would like to, Oh. And again, he's been caught out. And straight over the top, Yeovil are back in the game with 2 chances, 1 in a row. And I think Turner's pace is the real issue here. We're not playing a super high line, but he just seems so vulnerable. It's weird seeing those tackles actually in the midfield happening there. He's got a huge head start, but he's so slow compared to Garrick, and he's running the wrong direction for the first part of it. Keeper nearly gets there, and all of a sudden, we're completely screwed. That's a bit more like it. Gets it across for Bears. I think we might actually... I'm going to just widen our attacking width a little bit, because we've got such... I might just up the passing directness too, because we've got such a huge overlap on them, essentially. McCrory goes past 1. Can he pull it back inside? No. Whips it in for Thomas, and it's into the side netting. Well, started off all right, but then we gave Jordan Garrick way too many chances in that half, unfortunately. And, yeah, weird defending. Oliver. Actually, what I would say is, because we've got this width, I might try and whip some balls into the box and turn off the working into the box a little bit more. Because we're going to have so much space out wide, it makes sense to try and utilise it a bit better. Got some men forward now. Duhaney, ball across from Booty, and that is an excellent strike from Regan Booty. Edge of the box, makes it 3-2 to Notts County. We've broken the goal scoring record in this league as well, I believe, and we certainly have today, that's for sure. I think we need like one more win, in fact, to break the... I mean, I want to try and get to 100 points. I don't think it's actually possible now, but we'll have to see. Great ball in from Duhaney. Oh, he's gone for the scissor kick. Well, that's a way to win a match if it does win us the match in the end. Wow. Booty's ball. It's gone all the way through, and Charlie Oliver gets it on target there. I think we've definitely improved. Oh, what a ball. I mean, admittedly, that's just a clearance that's fallen to Wes Thomas. So do they back off the way that ours do? Not really. Good strike from Wes Thomas there. Difficult to finish that one. But we've looked better from a defensive standpoint since we moved a slightly deeper line. Booty, cleared away. It's been an entertaining match so far, that's what I would say. Bears. overlap from McCrory. He might go alone here. He's found McCrory. He's got to put a good pass in now. He does. Thomas, that is a stupidly good header from Wes Thomas. And it's Notts County 4, Yeovil 2. All of a sudden, we've flipped this game back round in our favour. Damien McCrory this time with the ball in, and we actually can get to 101 points if we were to win our next match as well. This is probably the more difficult of the one, I'd have thought. McCrory, this is an excellent ball in, though. Wes Thomas just takes up a position. Keeper gets a hand to it, but it's not enough. Probably should do better there. Might not be out of the woods yet, though. If they grab a goal now, which, you know, these teams are often prone to do. Oh, here we go. Now we can have a breakaway. Come on, let's find something here. Enrico Souza goes past one. He's probably got more in him. Oh, no. Good tackle, in fact. Points to the spot. I mean, it didn't look like it... How do I know, I suppose? But, like... How is he taken the penalty before the players even got out the box? Apparently that counts. Michael Doyle makes it Notts County 5, Yeovil 2. The defender is literally still walking through the penalty. Look at that! He's still in the penalty area when Doyle's taken this. That is a bit ridiculous, to be honest. Has Bukalosi's family been in touch? Well, I know when we've been fortunate. I think 5-2 is very, very harsh on Yeovil Town. Dropping that defensive line deeper, changing to a slightly wider style of play has definitely helped us, though, like a lot. Sousa, we are 3 seconds away from being champions of this division and getting promoted back to the Football League, and the referees decided to keep us going. There we go, Walker picks it up, and there we go! Notts County 5, Yeovil Town 2. That might have been the scoreline earlier this year. We are back in the Football League. Have we got 5 different scorers? Yes, we did. That penalty was so strange. Yeah, I feel a bit sorry for Yeovil Town. But I suppose it was a case of they had their chances and then we kind of plugged the gap after that and got a lot better. But still, right, we've got another game, because why the hell not? So we've got a transfer budget of 105k and a wage budget of 58,000, which is actually, that's quite a lot of money. So Club Vision won the league, B-. Terrific. How are we struggling to become an established League 2 team? We're literally not in that season yet, you mugs. I've moved Bukalosi up into the first team now, so he can train with us, and he's training very, very well, even with the big lads. I'm tempted to start him today, in all honesty, put Booty a bit deeper and have him and O'Reilly in the midfield, just see how we do with those three. And then Bukalosi in here. What is his best position out of interest? Central midfielder. Okay. A lot of little niggling injuries here, but I think we'll be okay with what we've got there, except for Stephen Walker can't play, apparently. They've got an advanced playmaker and a deep line playmaker right next to each other. We're the home team. We're in decent form. Let's go grab a win. I want to see us get to 100 points. And the only way to do that is with a win. Also, Barnet could find themselves on 95 points and not having won the league. I feel sorry for them, in all honesty, because the amount of points that it's required to win this division this year has been utterly mental when you look at some of the other leagues around England. And, ooh, Dehaney. I want to see what Bukalosi is going to be like given a full match to sort of really prove himself, rather than coming off the bench all the time. Dehaney. Back for Bukalosi! O'Reilly. If we could just win the... Oh, my God. Unfortunately, Bukalosi's not having the best time of it out there in the midfield, so I might do a slight little change up at half-time and try that attacking midfield option that we've been working on, perhaps. McCrory. And penalty, apparently. Will he take it, or will someone else take it? Should we be cheeky and let Corey Bukalosi take it? Just 'cause. Screw it, we're going to do it. It's the last game of the season and it doesn't really matter. But if he scores this should be a huge moment for the lad, just to give him his first goal. I don't think he will, though, given the attributes. And he's done it! Notts County 1, Chorley 0, Corey Bukalosi. First ever goal from Notts County, admittedly from the penalty spot. I don't really care. That's really, really big of him. Considering the attributes that he's got, to actually put away that penalty so calmly is very, very impressive from the lad. Oh, that's a huge moment. Well played. Might not help him overall, but he's given us the lead right now, which is all I can really... We've not committed a single foul. Right, let's have this. Let's see this game out, get to 100 points. Or 101 in this case. We'll have to get ourselves some Dalmatians. Booty to deliver one. I want him to get 20 assists this year, and O'Reilly hits the crossbar. Oh, McCrory. Can he square it? He's obviously not going to, is he? No, that would be ridiculous. Why would you do that? We're in a pretty good position in this game now. And well played. Where's Thomas? We've got men surging all over the shop here. One of them is Souza. Can he get to the box and pick a cross out? Does. Bars saved. Oh my God. Wow. Thomas should have had a tap in there, but an excellent block. Booty whips one across, and there's Souza! And there we go, Notts County 2, Chorley 0. Enrico Souza has scored 7 times for us since coming in. I think he's been an excellent signing, considering. And I think that is Regan Booty's 20th assist in the league this is. What a ball in that is. Souza at the back post, beautiful 2-0. Booty, can he put another brilliant ball in? He's found Turner this time, and now Charlie Oliver is offside. Turner was definitely offside there, I think. And this looks like to be the last kick of the game, practically. Booty's ball in, and it's gone too deep, but O'Reilly will just hold on to the ball and see us out as we finally Unless, there we go, Notts County 2, Chorley 0. We actually saw out the game there. Bukalosi's penalty started things off. A lovely goal from Sousa to make it 2-0, and we are champions already, but 101 points. I cannot fault the lads' effort there. 101 points on the board. 94, 92. I mean, look at some of these point scores. That's insane. Regan Booty, 20 assists this year in the league. Wes Thomas, top scorer with 23. Booty, though, I mean, even Baldwin is still the second highest one there. Incredible. Plus 65 goal difference, 101 points on the ball. We did it in the end. Eventually won the league by 7 points, but it was touch and go in places. Chesterfield and Barnet have really up and down this year, and Aldershot have been around there as well. Wrexham somehow come 9th with a negative 13 goal difference. Impressive. Stockport also survived. They've been on a really good run lately. Just to show you what I mean about this, though, look. Fulham, this is the same league. They've played one game less. I mean, they're 20 points worse off than us. Bradford City, they won the league with 82 points, and we've needed 19 more points than them to win the league. It's crazy just how many points have been required to actually win this division. And it doesn't seem like the teams at the bottom are getting that much less in terms of points, so I'm very, very surprised as to where that's all come from, to be honest, but we've done it. That's the main thing. If we can do that again next year, we will be guaranteed promotion. I don't see that being the case, though. I think next year is about consolidating ourselves, surviving in the Football League, and seeing what we can build, because if we can build something, then we might be able to get a bit of momentum going. And yeah, it's all going to be about the analysis, though, later today. So therein lies our season. To be fair, the end part of it was actually pretty damn solid. Only 2 real defeats in there. The filed one frustrated me, but winning, 5-2 and then 2-0 on the final 2 matches has really sewn up stuff for us, which is very, very nice indeed. So there ends the first season of this save. Top of the National League, 101 points. That's really nice. That's really, really good. So stick around later today at 9 o'clock. We'll have the analysis video where we're going to go over everything and try to pick out what works and what doesn't and why, or particularly players and stuff like that. So that's going to be fascinating, and I'm very much looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are as well. So if you've enjoyed this first season of The Save, drop a like on the video. That'd be glorious. It really, really would mean the world to me. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be awesome as well. Tune in later for the analysis video, and I'll join you guys tomorrow. There won't be a Robin Hood costume tomorrow because I haven't actually, it's not arrived yet. But next time, it will be. Do not worry, it's a glorious costume. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.